Hello everybody, this is Robo from Aesthetic. We are going to learn about uh, the basic of Adobe Photoshop. Before further ado, let's jump in. Okay, first of all, you need to know about the Move tool. What's Move tool and how it works. It's simple. The Move tool is this one, as you can see. If you move on the icon of it, you will know the meaning and how it works mostly. But if it didn't appear, there would be kind of a preview of what it does for you. But if it doesn't, that's fine. I'm gonna help you out. Now, the move tool is to move things around in Photoshop. As you can see, I can move it wherever I want, and this is the kind of as you can see, rectangular Mercury tool. Make a selection to the shape of rectangular, and there are a couple of more too. They're like kind of elliptical medical tool, which is for like kind of circular shape to select them. And this one, lasso tool, is used to cut things out, to crop things out actually. And there are different types. And the shortcut, you can learn the shortcut. As you can see, there is M. It means that if you press M in your keyboard, it's gonna the computer is going to select that for you. As you can see, M, there you go. And for lasso, it would be L. So I press L, and there you go. I select the lasso tool. And for the quick selection tool, as you can see, it says W, and there are too many of them, like a couple of them. And this feature that is just came in 2020 Adobe Photoshop. It wasn't before, but it's I think one of the newest feature in Adobe Photoshop, and it used to quick select the things, like as you can see. It would select around that the kind of shape. As you can see, it's selected almost perfectly, but it needed a little bit work. And if you want to know how to crop things and other stuff about Adobe Photoshop and everything other related to Adobe or Microsoft, you can check out our website, which is aesthetic.com. And there are too many there are resources and tools that you can get help from, and remember, all of them are free. Okay, and this is eye picker, obviously. The eyedropper tool, material eyedropper. I mean, it's brush tool. As you can see, it's used to brush things. And this is pencil. You can see what it does here. It works as a pencil, obviously. And the shortcut would be B for all of them, because it's one selection, obviously. And it's for power, you can like kind of, as you can see, I press Alt to make to take a sample from here, and I can put that sample here. As you can see, it pops up there, but it's not working. Yeah, here, as you can see, because I selected this area. So as you can see, it copied from here to here. And other one like the eraser can erase that area. As you can see, it erased that area for me. However, I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna make it usual, okay? And the paint bucket, and it's horizontal type. And the second one is vertical type. You can use this tool to type however you want, and here you can change the font and the boldness, the thick, the regularness, whatever type that you want, the pixel of it, the size, the sharpness. And here the pen tool, which is used to make shapes, or some people use it for logo, as you can see, or making pattern. And it's just creative and make changes in that curve. As you can see, I can change that curve, that pattern to be like our pattern by this tool. And this is obviously is the direction select tool to make the shapes and patterns better the way that you want them to be. And it's the rectangle tool, and the almost everything that you want them. And the shortcut, always remember, you can find the tool shortcuts always at this and the corner, the side of them. The U is a shortcut key for every one of them. And here the bucket, as you can see, no, sorry, yeah, it's for like rotating things. I miss. Okay, and this one is as you can, is for zoom in and zoom out, but it doesn't, because it just zoom in. But you should change it to zoom out here, to zoom out. And kind of other things like history brush tool, which you can use it for like kind of undo the brush tools, I guess. And here the color, that it's like if I want to write something here, like here, the paragraph would be like in black, because our color here is black. So obviously if I wanted to okay, or paint, it mostly works at paint, but you can change it from here too, but I had changed it from here, so it doesn't work from there. I write it like new, and I can change the color from here. I'm gonna be dark blue. And here's the thing, most of the people make this mistake because they struggle a lot and they don't know what's the reason. And the reason why their font doesn't change their color is that because they didn't select all of the word or the part that they want to change that its color. So as you can see, I'm gonna change its color, and then it's gonna change its color. First I had to select them all, then as you can see it changed the color. And yeah, and for other tabs, like for file tab, here is you can open new file. Here you can open our file, or the shortcut, as you can see, the Photoshop make the work easier for you, and write down write down the shortcut keys beside the option, I guess. and open as. There are lots of them recent that I have used before. Close all, to close them all. Save, it means save, obviously save as, it's about save. And the export is the important one, because export is used to, now when you are done with, like, I make some changes in my picture, like I put a like, how can I say it, a word here, and I draw it a little bit here, and now I want it to make it as a picture or whatever I want. So I go to the file and then export, and export as, or Control Alt Shift W in Windows, or Command Option Shift W in Mac to pops up export as, I mean pop up, and then you can change the format here. Now it's in PNG, I'm sorry, JPG. I can change it to PNG as I want, or GIF or SVG. I want it to be JPG, and the quality depends on you what you want it. Mostly I recommend you do not change like kind of the quality, or as default is better always. And yeah, scale obviously, and the weight, it's about the pixel, as you can see. And here you can see the size of your file and the format, and here's a quick preview of it. And when I hit export, it gonna pops up the where it's going to, you can select wherever you want it to. So I'm gonna make this folder here, and I'll just simply save it here. As you can see, I always, and I click save, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna have this I mean this picture that I had edited as a picture for me. And file, what are yeah, here share. Basically you don't need them. You're gonna learn as you learn other things, because it's not too important to know for when you start Adobe Photoshop. Okay, pop it where pop is not too important. Yeah, the copy is important, the paste is important, search is important, the fill is important. Let me show you how to use fill. Okay, as I say to it's this rectangular is for to select. So I'm gonna use I'll go into edit, but it doesn't pop up there. I mean the fill, because I didn't select the right thing. I should select my image, not the font or whatever else. As you can see, the fill pops up here. You can use here, or press Shift F5, sorry, or you can simply right click and go ahead to fill and change it to whatever you want. I want it to be white, and change the blending mode and opacity. It turns to the white into white, or I can change it to maybe I change it down to maybe darken. It darken is just like kind of make it, I guess, make it darker, actually, but because not enough sources pixel on the selected area. It says that it's not possible because I don't have that much pixel. So anyway, it's not possible. And here is align tool. You should always, if you want the align tool, you should select the move tool, so you can get access to align tool. It's used for left, right. Let me show you how it works first. Okay, okay, I got my word. I need it to be first. I select this. Wait a second. I deselect it and I select all of them. Okay. What's on that? Okay. As you can see. Okay. However, this one is for center. To center my word. I mean, to make it right, and this one make it to the left, and this is for make it to the down, and center from vertically and offset from vertically, obviously. But as you can see, it move when you select both item, it would move them both. I mean both items. As you can see, it wasn't here. Actually, it was here, but when I click here, it would move both of them to make it in that area. And the image is pretty much important, because I'm not talking about everything, but it's not, because it's not possible. You're gonna take hours and hours of talk, and I'm not going to waste your time. Your time is very important for me, and you can change the mode. But I recommend you first day that you're gonna learn Photoshop, do not change any, do not make any changes, because you're gonna ruin your Photoshop, and it's gonna be hard for you to recover it, to make it better again, right? And here the adjustment is for curves. As you can see, brightness and contrast, the lightening in your in your image here, and here is the level. This is kind of the same. A curve is about the same as the lightening and the darkness, brightness and darkness of your image. Exposure, there are tons of them. Color filter, that I'm gonna talk about them in other videos too, because it's not possible to put all of the Photoshop in one video, because you're not gonna learn it once. Image rotation, if I click this one, you're gonna rotate 180, and yeah, pretty much it. Image size, it used to like kind of make your image as much as you want it, especially for like kind of in application softwares that are not doesn't allow you to have images more than like 500 pixels. You can change the pixel of your image from here, and there we see what we got. Here is duplicate. It means to copy. Same, apply image, and layer, new layer, background, duplicate, delete, obviously is for layer and others. Fill layer, there are tons of them. Panel, there are a lot, and the most important areas are image, edit, file, and filter, 3D view, and windows. Because you're most likely you don't gonna use other tabs, but this, the windows, view, and 3D and filter, and image, edit, and file, are these 6 are the most important one. And okay, the filter is used, like we have 3D, and I can make this to the 3D, or I can put blur. If you want to know them, you can go ahead and know them, because I'm just talking about them shortly, because you can learn all of them just in one video. You won't learn, and you're not going to learn it. If you do, you would forget it like pretty fast. And yeah, 3D layer, and get more. There are tons of them. Okay, there are a lot, but this one is the last one. Remember, you should have these things always on, the layer and the option and tools and your your file. And if you want to have more in your windows, you can do it. As you can see, I add my 3D here, and you can see it get checked. It means that I have that in my window. And let's get to the sizing and others. Okay, when I select my kind of my image, I can rotate it or change the sizing, and it would be pretty useful in most cases simply by pressing Ctrl and T, or let's see, Command T in Mac. As you can see, I can rotate it. Yeah, I can rotate it and make it back to normal, and I can make it bigger or smaller, whatever I want. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's the important one. Here's the scale, rotate, skew, and others. And you can flip it horizontally, as you can see, vertically. And here is the history. You can undo things that you don't want them to be. Like, I'll make it as the first one that sorry. You should always confirm that you need, because it won't allow you to do other things. Okay, as you can see, it pops up like from beginning. And other stuff, like I use shade from here. As you can see, just select it, and did you see that? And the color that I had selected was black, so the shape get into the shape color would be black. I can change it from here to the blue or whatever I want, or simply I can change it from here, or yeah, Control Z to undo things, or Command Z in Mac. And yeah, this is eyedropper to you use to pick the best colors and the color that you want. Like, I want this color. As you can see, I got it here. I can apply it to a shape. I'm gonna show you. There you go. I'll pick that color from the table and apply it in a shape. And you can change this stroke here. It means the area around your shape, and the pixel, how thick it would be, and the pattern of it. I mean the border pattern, and the outline is here. And pretty much you want it to exclusive, and there are tons of them that I won't want to take your waste your time. And I think this would complete our lesson for today, and I hope you learned something from it. Thank you for watching.